Okay, so today we're going to find volume of cylinders. This is Chapter 8, Section 2, Day 1. So you'll be able to find the volume of a cylinder, and you'll be able to solve real-world problems involving cylinders. So you have learned earlier that prisms have uniform cross-sections when they are sliced parallel to the bases. This property you know as the volume of a prism is given by the following formula. So volume of a prism is area of the base times the height. Now, for all cylinders, the base is a circle. So you're going to use that formula that we've been using in class. So you're going to have volume equals pi r squared, because that's the formula for area of the base. The base of a cylinder is a circle, and then you're going to multiply that by the height of the figure. Okay, so a cylinder can also have uniform cross-sections when sliced parallel to its bases. These cross-sections are congruent to the circular bases. Okay, the base of a cylinder is a circle. The base of a cylinder is calculated by using the formula for area of a circle, which is what we just talked about. So the volume of a cylinder, area of the base is a circle, pi r squared, and then you're going to multiply that by the height. So find the volume of a cylinder given its radius and height. Solve, show your work. So find the volume of a cylinder with a diameter of 3 inches and a height of 5 inches. Use 3.14 for your approximation for pi. Round your answers to the nearest tenth. So again, the formula for volume is pi r squared h. So pi is 3.14. If our diameter is 3, it's hard to see, hold on. If your diameter is 3, that means your radius is 1.5. Okay, so you're going to do 3.14 times 1.5 squared times your height, which is 5. So I'm going to turn it off for a second and do that, and I'll come right back. Okay, so you're going to do 3.14 times 1.5 squared times 5, and you get 35.3 when you round to one decimal place. Now, remember, perimeter circumference are base units, inches, feet, centimeters. Area is inches, feet, centimeters squared, and volume is units cubed, so you need a little 3. Okay, so the caution says, check to see that the dimensions are given in a problem before using any formula. In the example, you need to use the diameter, find the radius before you can use the formula. So we turned diameter into radius, and we actually did that. Okay, so now it says use the given dimensions to find the volume of a cylinder. All right, so we're going to have volume equals area of the base times the height. Our base is a circle, so that's going to be pi r squared h. So I'm going to turn it off this time and let you try it, and then we'll go over it together. Okay, so we have 3.14 times 5 squared times 7.5. When I plug that in my calculator, I get 588.75. You need to round that to one decimal place, and that gives me 588.8 centimeters cubed. Okay, so for the last one, it says, at the grocery store, a package of breadsticks is shaped like a cylinder. The volume of the cylinder package is 36.9 cubic inches. The radius is 1.4 inches. What is the height of the package? Okay, so we're going to have to work this formula backwards. So you're going to have volume equals pi r squared h. Okay, so we plug in what we know. We know the volume is 36.9. There's a point right there. We know pi is 3.14. We know the radius is 1.4 squared. What we don't know is the height. That's a dot right there. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is combine what we know. So we're going to do 3.14 times 1.4 squared. Okay, so that gives me 6.1544 h equals 36.9. Okay, now we need to get h alone. So in order to get h alone, you're going to divide both sides by 6.1544. Those are going to cancel out. So h equals 36.9 divided by 6.1544. And you get height is 5.994. So if we round that to one decimal place, 5.99 is going to round to 6.0 inches about is your height. Okay? All right, you are, of course, welcome to use a calculator on these since they contain pi. Have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.